Frank?
Frank was hanging up some Christmas decorations by on his ladder by the pool, when suddenly he felt just a bit dizzy. Whoa, where did that come from? Oh, never mind, dizzy spell, go away. We're almost done here. And he kept hanging up the decorations, when suddenly he got an even stronger dizzy spell, sending him off balance. Whoa, whoa! And the ladder started to squeak, and shake side to side violently and rock back and forth. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Splash, boom!
What he fell into?
And he fell into his pool. Oh,
what a disaster!
What a disaster! Why did I get such a dizzy spell? Somebody call an ambulance! And the ambulance came and scooped Frank away and took him to the hospital.
What happened to Michaeli's dad?
Michaeli's dad was hanging up the final decoration on the tree topper, when suddenly he spotted a spider on the tree and it jumped at him. Whoa! 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 And his ladder started to shake side to side and rock back and forth, and he started to lose his balance. Whoa! 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 Boom! Clank! Ah! Somebody!
What a disaster!
What a disaster! Somebody call an ambulance!
And the decorations flew everywhere.
And the decorations flew everywhere.
Or
when the ornaments went everywhere.
And oh my goodness.
And oh my goodness, the spider was still on his chest. Oh! Oh! Somebody call an ambulance! And an exterminator! And the exterminator came, get the spider off of me, he yelled. And scooped up the spider, threw it in a jar, and threw it in his truck. And the paramedics came and scooped him away and took him to the hospital.
What happened to Tristan's mom and dad?
Tristan's mom and dad were hanging up some Christmas decorations together, when suddenly Tristan's mom swung too far to reach for a decoration, and she ended up shaking Tristan's dad's ladder. Whoa, whoa! And then his ladder collided with her ladder. Wow! Whoa!
And the ladder started to... The strong dizzy spell ladder Sandy was rocking side to side.
And they got a strong dizzy spell sending the ladder side to side, in front and back and forth and side to side until BAM! The ladders collided together and Tristan's mom and dad fell down. Whoa! 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 Boom!
And the decorations flew up in the air.
And the decorations flew up in the air and landed everywhere. Oh, what a disaster! Somebody call an ambulance.
Why?
Why did you get so close to my ladder? Well, you were in the way. Now we're both on the ground and look at this disaster. Somebody call an ambulance. Call several of them. And the paramedics came and scooped Tristan's mom and dad away and took them to the hospital.
What happened to Stage?
The guy was cleaning up the stage and performing. So decorating the stage for a show. But as he was reaching, half of the ladder fell off the stage. Whoa, whoa, whoa! He tried to grab onto whatever he could, and it was a decoration, but that didn't help him. Whoa! Snap, 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 snap.
ᘔ이ᘔᘔY.
And the ladder sent him flying off the stage. Oh!
Bam!
Boom!
What a disaster!
What a disaster! The decorations are everywhere. Everything is destroyed, and oh my back! Somebody call an ambulance! Wee, 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 wee. And the ambulance came and scooped him up and took him away to the hospital.
What happened to Michaeli's dad?
Michaeli's dad was hanging out some Christmas decorations when suddenly he felt just a little dizzy. Whoa, where did that come from? Go away, dizzy spell. I'm almost done here. Whoa, here we go again. So he reached really far just to put the last decoration so he can take a rest. Whoa.
And she accidentally
swung the ladder accidentally
ᘔ이ᘔᘔY. Strong dizzy.
sent him even a stronger dizzy spell. Whoa.
Sending you shaking violently.
Sending him shaking violently. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, and he rocked side to side and front and back. Whoa, 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 boom. My head.
What a disaster.
What a disaster. The decorations are everywhere. Oh, why did I get such a dizzy spell? Somebody call an ambulance! Wee, 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 wee. And the ambulance came and scooped Tristan's dad away and took him to the hospital.
What happened to Jackie? What happened to Mr. Jackie?
Mr. Jackie was on her porch on a ladder hanging off some decoration when suddenly a strong wind came. Whoa! And it knocked one of the decorations loose and it hit her on the side of her head. Oh! Ah! Whoa! Whoa, when the wind started to blow really fast and her hair was flying everywhere and the decorations were swirling all around.
ᘔ이ᘔᘔ strong dizzy spell.
And then she got a strong dizzy spell from all the spinnings.
Sending you a spinny, dizzy, rocking side to side.
Sending her rocking and spinning side to side. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Boom! Oh, my head. Oh, why did I decide to decorate on such a windy day? This is a disaster. Oh, my hard work for nothing. The decorations went everywhere and my back is killing me. Somebody call an ambulance. And the ambulance came and scooped Mr. Jackie away and took her to the hospital.
What happened to Tristan's great-grandfather?
Tristan's great-grandfather was hanging up some decorations when suddenly, as he was hanging up the final one, he got a strong dizzy spell. Whoa! Ooh, where did that come from? I gotta get this done. It's just one more. Go away, dizzy spell. Whoa! Whoa! I almost got it. Yes! I got it. Whoa! Whoa! And the ladder started to rock side to side and front and
Cindy
back,
was strong dizzy spell.
sending him an even stronger dizzy spell. Whoa! Causing him an even stronger dizzy spell.
A stronger shaking and strong rock side to side.
And the ladder started shaking and rocking side to side even stronger.
Started to stronger spin around.
And started to spin all around. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Twirling.
And it was swirling. Whoa! No! Boom! And his cane flew up in the air. Whoa! And nearly knocked him on the head. But he moved out of the way on time.
Where do the decorations everywhere?
Oh, look at this. Where are the decorations everywhere? What a disaster! Somebody call an ambulance! And the ambulance came. And the ambulance came and scooped up Tristan's grandpa and his cane and took them away to the hospital.
What happened to Bratty?
Bratty was hanging up a wreath on her door when suddenly her husband swung open the door. Whoa! 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 Setting her ladder shaking and rocking back and forth and side to side all over the place. Her arms were flaring. Whoa! Whoa! And all she could do was grab onto the wreath. Whoa! Boom! Ah!
And the reef freaked by it.
And the wreath went flying. Oh, what a disaster. Oh, my back. Why? Why would you slam open the door when you knew I was hanging a wreath? Somebody call an ambulance! And the ambulance came and scooped her away and took her away to the hospital.
What happened to black people? Black people is having a festival.
The black people were having a lovely festival.
And suddenly,
When
there's a grease, an oily grease.
there was an oily grease on the floor and they didn't notice it. Whoa! And they're all jamming and having a great time, but things started to get slippery. Whoa! 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 Wow! Whoa! Whoa! And they all collided with each other. Boom! 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 Ow! Oh! Ow! Oh! Boom! And they all landed on the ground. Oh, my body. Oh, my head hurts. Oh, my back. Oh, somebody call an ambulance. Call several of them. And the ambulance came and scooped up all these people and their canes and their walkers and their
courage.
and the
Carriage.
carriages and the rattles and scooped them all up and took them away.
Suddenly,
When suddenly one of
he
the
slipped on the grease.
paramedics started to slip on the grease. Whoa! 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 Boom! Oh, my back! Somebody call an ambulance and a chopper! And the chopper came and scooped the paramedic away and took him to the hospital.
What happened to all of these people?
All of these people were at a tree lighting festival And what they didn't
Men
realize.
was walking their canes, walkers, and strollers.
And they were walking with their
Carriage.
canes, walkers, strollers, and carriages. And they're all very excited.
Hover around.
And even their hover-rounds.
And skating.
And skating. When suddenly, one of the hover-rounds lost control and slid on the ice. Whoa!
After 5, while we listened to music.
And there was a patch of ice with listening to music. Whoa, I can't control this hover-round. Everyone out of the way. But they all started to slip and slide. And they couldn't get run over.
People's body will start to rocking side to
And
side.
everybody's bodies
Cindy
were
was
rocking
sending
side
with
to
dizzy
side.
spell.
Sending them all into a dizzy spell.
And spinning and
And
turning
spinning
and
and circling.
twirling.
Oh, and twirling all around. Wow.
Whoa! Wow! Whoa!
Wow, wait. Oh, oh.
Look out!
Look out! Boom, 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 boom. Oh, boom, 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 boom.
Canes flying everywhere,
And there were
walkers
canes flying everywhere, and
carriages,
walkers flying everywhere,
strollers, and hover-rounds.
strollers and hover-rounds were flying everywhere. Even rattles. Oh.
Even the scarves.
Even the scarves was there. Oh, even the scarves were flying everywhere.
And the
And
Fed.
the Fed.
The Fedora. Even Fedora.
Even the fedoras flew up in the air. Even the ascots didn't make it and flew off. Oh.
And their hats.
And their hats flew up in the air.
And the bead.
And their beanies flew up in the air. Oh, what a disaster.
Even toupees.
And even some toupees flew right off of their heads, leaving their bald spots exposed. Oh, I'm bald. Oh, no. Somebody call an ambulance.
Why?
Why? Why did we have to dance in this patch of ice? Why wasn't this patch of ice clear?
Why?
Why? Why must we have danced to such cheerful music? Oh, why somebody call an ambulance?
The little people will say.
And the little people were saying, this is a horrible disaster.
What is disaster?
What a disaster! Somebody call an ambulance! Call several ambulances!
So the one grandparent calls her.
And when the grandparent calls, we've called paramedics. It's been a while. Where is everybody? There are people injured and babies are crying everywhere. Get over here and help us and clean up this disaster! We're on our way, sir.
And a fire engine came.
And the fire engine came. And wet all the ice, melted all the ice away.
And the cop came.
And the cops came with the paramedics and helped scoop all these crying babies and injured elderlies and moms and dads and people.
With their toupees.
With their toupees and their canes and their walkers and rattles and even their hover-rounds.
Stroller and carriage.
And stroller and carriage. And they scooped them all up and took them all to the hospital.
And even the fedoras and scarves.
And they even fetched their fedoras and scarves and took them all to the hospital.
The paramedics tell you, shh, and take to doctors.
Shh, it's okay. We'll take you to the doctors. Thank you, sir. And thank you for returning my toupee. My bald head was getting cold.
What happened to Willie?
Willie was
hanging
some decorations. And it was a lovely day for decorations. when suddenly it started to rain and his ladder got slippery.
The ladder is ready to send you a strong dizzy.
And then the swaying of the ladder made him ready to get very, very dizzy. Whoa!
Spell.
He got such a strong dizzy spell.
Whoa! The ladder was made go rocking side to side.
And the ladder was rocking side to side and front to back and side to side again ever so violently till it was doing circles and he's circling all around. Whoa! 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 Boom! Oh! My head! Why did I get that dizzy spell? Oh, this is all a disaster. Somebody call an ambulance! Wee, 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 wee. And the ambulance came and scooped Willie away and took him to the hospital.
What happened to Sheriff?
Sheriff?
Yeah.
Sheriff was hanging up some decorations when suddenly a bat flew out of nowhere. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
The ladder is ready to begin to rock side to
And
side.
the ladder began rocking side to side and front and back and all around. Whoa! 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 Boom! Oh! And he took down his decorations with him. Oh, what a disaster! Everything is ruined. Why did that bat fly out of nowhere? Somebody call an ambulance! Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped the sheriff away, and took him to the hospital.
What happened to Josh?
Josh was hanging up a tree topper on the top of the tree when suddenly he got such a bad dizzy spell. Whoa! Oof, that came out of nowhere. That's all right. I got this. I can do it. And as he go away, dizzy spell. And as he hung the tree, suddenly he got an even stronger dizzy spell. Whoa!
The ladder
The ladder
is ready to sending.
And the ladder's ready to sending off. And it's shaking side to side and front and back. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Squeak,
squeak, squeak.
And to make the squeaky S stands for?
Shaking, squeaking violently.
S stands for scary.
S stands for scary, squeaky sounds. Whoa! 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 Boom! Oh.
And the tree landed on him.
And the tree landed on him and collided with his body. Oh.
And the
my back.
ornaments everywhere.
And the ornaments are everywhere. What a disaster. Ow, this is a prickly tree. Somebody call an ambulance. And the ambulance put on gloves, took the tree off of him, and took him away to the hospital.
What happened to ᗪIᘔᗔᗔ?
ᗪIᘔᗔ was
a delightful dessert.
a delightful ᘪIᘔᘔY was baking a delightful dessert. And as she was carrying it over to give it to people. Oh, whoa, she slipped on a banana peel. Whoa.
And his body, Sandy, was strong, rocking side to side.
And her body was strongly rocking side to side, and she's trying to save this delicious pie when she couldn't any longer. Whoa! Boom! Oh, and she landed on her back, and then suddenly the pie landed on her. Oh, really? Oh, what a disaster! Why would someone leave a banana peel on the floor? Somebody call an ambulance and clean up this mess and make me another pie.
Dessert.
A new dessert. And the ambulance came and scooped her up and gave her another dessert.
What happened? And
took her to the hospital.
what happened to Norma's dad?
Norma's dad was hanging up some decorations. And as he stepped back to take a look at his work, he says, "Wow, what a job well done." But as he went to get back inside the house, he missed a step. Whoa!
And his body was started
And his body started to rock side to side and front and back. Whoa! 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 And he flew off the steps and his cane flew up in the air. Oh! Boom! Oh, my back. And his cane came flying down and landed on his belly. Clunk! Oh, my belly. Somebody call an ambulance. And the ambulance came and scooped him up and his cane and took him to the hospital.
What happened to spectators?
The spectators were all out looking at a beautiful show when suddenly all of the seats started to fall down. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, oh, whoa. And they all started to grab onto each other. Whoa.
Rock side to side.
And rocking side to side. Whoa, 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 whoa. Boom, clap, 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 boom, pum, pum. Somebody call an ambulance. Several of them! And the ambulance came and took them all away and took them to the hospital.
What happened to Kylie?
Kylie was hanging up some Christmas decorations when suddenly she got a little bit dizzy. Whoa! Whoa! But she continued to do her work and reach for the last one. Just one more. Go away, dizzy spell. There. Done! Whoa! Whoa!
And the ladder will start rocking side to
And the
side.
ladder started rocking side to side and rocking all around. Whoa! Whoa!
Spinny, dizzy, strong.
Making her dizzy spell even stronger. Whoa! 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 Boom! Oh, my back. Why did I get such ambulance came and scooped her up and took her away to the hospital.
What happened to Terry?
Terry was hanging up a beautiful Christmas tree. And as she's on the ladder, suddenly her dog got loose and kicked her ladder. Wow!
And the ladder started to dizzy.
And the ladder was rocking back and forth so strongly it started to make her really dizzy. Oh, wow! 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 Boom! Clank! Oh! Why? Why did that dog get loose?
What a disaster.
This is a disaster! Somebody call an ambulance!
Call several
Call
of them.
several of them!
And Terry's wife called.
And Clary's wife called. I need an ambulance. Several ambulances here right away. She's been hurt.
That's why?
That's why. Hurry up!
Dog.
The dog got loose and knocked off her ladder. And she went flying everywhere. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped her away and took her to the hospital.
What happened? Yeah.
You want to pause it? You want to pause it?
No. What happened to Dookie? Was on the ladder.
Dookie was on the ladder, hanging up the final decoration, the tree topper, which happens to be a star. And as he's reaching, he started to lose his balance, and it made him dizzy. And the ladder started rocking side to side and front and back all around, all violently. Wow! Boom! Oh!
And the tree landing everywhere.
And the tree
even
landed everywhere, and there were ornaments everywhere.
And the little evenness.
And the star flew up and landed on Dookie's head. Ah! What a disaster! Somebody call an ambulance!
And the Dookie's brother called.
And the Dookie's brother called. I need an ambulance right away. My brother, he has fallen off a ladder. And the tree ornament star landed on his head. And his head hurts really bad. I'll send an ambulance right away, sir.
It made me dizzy spell.
And he may have gotten a dizzy spell too. We'll send someone over right away. And the ambulance came and scooped Mr. Dookie away and took him to the hospital. Do you need your hand?
Yeah.
Okay, are we done?
What happened to Samuel? What happened to Samuel's grandfather?
Samuel's grandfather was going up the ladder when suddenly his cane slipped. Whoa! Whoa! Sending him off balance, and the ladder rocked side to side and front and back and side to side and whoa!
Spinning and twirling.
And standing and twirling and whoa! Sending him flying off. Boom! And his cane flew up in the air and then landed on it. Boom! Oh, what a disaster! Oh, my back and head really hurt. Somebody call an ambulance!
And the Samuel grandmother called.
And Samuel's grandfather called. I need an ambulance right away. I fell off a ladder and the cane hit my head. We'll send an ambulance.
That's why he was hanging up.
That's because he was hanging up decorations. Why did he have to hang these decorations? Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped Samuel's grandfather up and took him to the hospital with his cane.
Hey! He right here! What happened to Mrs. T?
Mrs. T was hanging up some Christmas decorations. And as she was getting ready to put the last one, it was a little too high of a reach, and she kept reaching. Suddenly,
the ladder will open properly.
But suddenly, since the ladder was not opened up properly, it started to make a squeaky sound until it shut closed. Clunk! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! And she started shaking side to side and back and forth violently. And strongly rocked side to side when suddenly, wow! Boom! Oh, my back! Why? Why didn't I properly open up the ladder? Somebody call an ambulance! And the ambulance came and scooped Mrs. T up and took her to the hospital.
What happened to Vicky?
Vicky?
Yeah.
Vicky was hanging up some Christmas decorations when suddenly she got very dizzy. Whoa! Where did that come from? And she tried to shake it off, but that made her even more dizzy. Whoa!
Dizzy.
And suddenly,
A strong dizzy.
she got a strong dizzy spell. Whoa! And it made the ladder rock side to side. Whoa! And was so violently and back and forth and side to side. Whoa! Whoa! Boom! Clunk! Oh, my back! Why? Why did I get such a dizzy spell? This is a disaster! Somebody call an ambulance! And the ambulance came and scooped her up and took her to the hospital.
What happened to Mr. Burns' sister?
Mr. Burns' sister was hanging up some Christmas decorations when
Out of nowhere,
a
a hit tune came on.
hit tune came on.
And he started to move up and jamming down to the hit Christmas sound.
And
But when
she started to jam down and moving up to the
Christmas
tune.
And
But suddenly, she swung her hip way too far
and made his strong dizzy.
and made her go dizzy. Whoa! Knocking her off balance. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Ladder will start rocking side to side.
And the ladder started rocking side to side and forth so violently. Whoa! 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 Boom! And Mr. Burns' sister fell on the ground. Oh, why? Why did I have to groovy down to that hit Christmas tune? Somebody call an ambulance! And the ambulance came to scoop up Mr. Burns' sister away when suddenly the paramedics
Came out of nowhere.
moving,
Jamming down to the hit Christmas tune.
and started jamming down to the hit Christmas tune. When then he suddenly swung his hip too far. Oh, my hip!
I twisted.
I twisted my ankle! Oh, somebody call an ambulance! And the ambulance came and scooped Mr. Burns' sister and the paramedic away and took them to the hospital.
What happened to Mr. Burns' brother?
Mr. Burns' brother was hanging up some Christmas decorations when suddenly his ladder started to squeak. Whoa, that didn't sound good. Whoa. And the ladder started to fall apart. Whoa. Whoa.
Sandy was strong dizzy spell.
Sending him a strong dizzy spell because it was moving too fast. Whoa. Wow. And the ladder exploded. And Mr. Burns' brother flew off the ladder. Boom. And landed on his butt. Oh, my back. Why? Why did I get on such an old ladder? Somebody call an ambulance! Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped Mr. Burns' brother away and took him to the hospital.
What happened to Mr. Burns' cousins?
Mr. Burns' cousin was hanging up some Christmas decorations. But as he climbed the very top of the ladder, his foot slipped. Whoa, whoa. And as he tried to regain his balance, he couldn't. The ladder started shaking violently side to side. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And he tried to grab onto something, but it was just the decorations. And then the ladder started rocking back and forth, back and forth. Whoa.
Balanced dizzy spell.
And it made him get the unbalanced dizzy spell. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Snap, 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 boom. Oh, my back. Oh, look at this disaster. The decorations are everywhere. Somebody call an ambulance. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped up Mr. Burns' cousin and took him to the hospital.
What happened to Cheryl and Cheryl's wife?
Cheryl and Cheryl's wife were hanging up some Christmas decorations
on his window.
On the window. When Cheryl
went to grab something, and she accidentally kicked off the ladder.
And she accidentally kicked off Cheryl's wife off the ladder. Whoa! 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 And she went flying off the ladder. Boom! Oh, why? Why would you kick the ladder when you knew I was on it? Look at this disaster. Call an ambulance. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped up Mrs. Cheryl's wife and took her to the hospital.
Sorry, it was an accident.
I'm so sorry. It was an accident.
Why would you kick off the ladder?
Why would you kick off my ladder? I'm so sorry. It really was an accident. I tripped when I went to go grab something. And the ambulance came and scooped Cheryl because she stubbed her toe so hard, and Cheryl's wife, and took them away to the hospital.
What happened to Sherry's cousin?
Sherry's cousin was hanging up some Christmas decorations when suddenly, as she went to reach for the final one, she got really dizzy out of nowhere. Whoa! Whoa! What a dizzy spell. Go away. I have to finish. I'm almost done.
Go away, dizzy spell.
Go away, dizzy spell. Let me finish. And as she went,
dizzy spell.
Go away, dizzy spell. As she went to hang up the final ornament, whoa, the dizzy spell came back with a vengeance. Whoa. And caused her body to swing.
And souped up.
And souped up. Whoa. Whoa.
And the ladder will start to souped up and rocking side to side.
And the ladder got all souped up and rocking side to side. Whoa. Whoa. And shaking violently. Whoa. Whoa. Boom. Oh, my head. Oh, why did I have such a dizzy spell. This is a disaster. Somebody call an ambulance. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped her up and took her away to the hospital.
What happened to Dick?
Mick.
Dick was putting up
some decorations when suddenly he missed a step on the ladder. Whoa! And he tried to grab onto the ladder, but it started to shake violently side to side. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
The ladder will make a rocking side to
And
side.
the ladder was making a rocking side to side. Oh, don't let me fall!
Squeaky sounds.
And making squeaky sounds.
Come on, Dizzy Spell.
Come on, Dizzy Spell, go away, go away. Oh! Oh, my elbow. Why did I have to get such a dizzy spell? Somebody call an ambulance. And the ambulance came and scooped him up and took him away to the hospital.
What happened to ᗪᗔᘔᗔY?
ᗪᗔᗔᗔ was hanging up a Christmas wreath on the door when suddenly ᗪᗔᗔ's friend tripped on ᗪᗔᗔ's ladder, making ᗪᗔᗔ's ladder shake violently. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
And the ladder thing's been just rocking side to side.
It's rocking side to side. Whoa! 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 Boom! Oh, my elbow! Your elbow? How about my toes? Why? Why would you kick my ladder? I didn't! There was an accident and my toe hurt! Well, my elbow hurt! I'm the one who fell off the ladder! Somebody call an ambulance! Call several of them! Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped up ᗪᗔᗔ and his friend and took them to the hospital.
What happened to Malcolm?
Malcolm was hanging up some Christmas decorations. And as he was hammering away, he accidentally hit a pipe of water. Whoa! And there was water everywhere. And it made his ladder slippery. And he started to lose his balance. And the ladder started to rock side to side and front and forth and back and forth and all around.
Causing the rocking circles.
Causing it to rock in circles. Whoa! Whoa!
And make them squeaky sounds.
And it started to squeak.
Squeaky scary sounds.
Squeaky scary sounds. Oh, this doesn't sound good. Squeak. Oh.
Come on, Dizzy Spell.
Come on, Dizzy Spell. Go away. Boom. My head. Somebody call it. Why did I hit that water pipe? And why did I get such a dizzy spell? Somebody call an ambulance! Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And the ambulance came and scooped up Malcolm and took him away to the hospital.
What happened to Clark?
Clark was carrying home his new balsam tree. And as he was taking it up the stairs, he got a little dizzy spell as he was on the top of the step. Whoa! Whoa! And he fell backwards. Whoa! Boom! And the basalt tree crashed. God bless you. Oh, my back! Oh, my face! These needles are so prickly! Somebody call an ambulance!
Call several of them.
Call several of them!
And Clark's mom called her phone.
And Clark's mom called with her phone. Oh, please help, paramedic. There's been an emergency. Clark fell down the stairs, and with a Christmas tree, and it landed on him, and it's poking him, and his head hurts. All right, ma'am, we'll be there right away. And the ambulance and the paramedics came and put on some thick gloves, tossed the tree to the side, and held Mr. Clark up and took him away to the hospital.
What happened to Mr. Call?
Mr. Call was hanging up some Christmas decorations when suddenly a strong wind came out of nowhere. Whoa! And it made his ladder fly to the side a little, so he pushed it back, but then the ladder just started to shake violently, side to side and front to back, and whoa, 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 and he tried to grab on, but all he had were the lights. Snap, 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 snap. Whoa! Boom! Oh, what a disaster! Why? Why did I decorate on such a windy day? Oh, the lights are everywhere. Somebody call an ambulance! And the ambulance came and scooped up Mr. Call and took him away to the hospital.
What happened to Mrs. Green?
Mrs. Green was baking a delightful
Dessert.
And as she was gonna go to present it to everyone, she slipped on an egg. Whoa! Whoa! Causing her to lose her balance. It looked like she was dancing, but she's really trying to gain her balance. Whoa! 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 Boom!
And the dessert flying everywhere.
And the dessert went flying everywhere. Oh, my back. Why? Why would someone leave an egg there? Somebody call an ambulance
And make me dessert.
Make me a new dessert. Wee, 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 wee. And the ambulance came and scooped her away and gave her a new dessert at the hospital.
What happened to Mrs. Blue?
Mrs. Blue was hanging up a beautiful wreath on her door. And as she stepped back as she was getting off the ladder to step back and take a look, her ladder got shaky. Whoa! 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 And started rocking side to side and front to back.
Come on, Dizzy Spell.
Come on, Dizzy Spell, just go away. Whoa!
Go away,
Whoa.
Dizzy Spell.
Go away, Dizzy Spell. Go away, Dizzy Spell. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
And strong Dizzy Spell.
And a stronger Dizzy Spell came. Oh, and
Vengeance.
and the strong Dizzy Spell came back with a vengeance. Wow! Boom! Oh, my back! Why? Why did I get such a dizzy spell? Somebody call an ambulance! Wee, 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 wee. And the ambulance came and scooped her away and took her to the hospital.
What happened to Mrs. Lady.
Mrs. Lady was hanging up some garland on her stairs. And as she made it to the top of the step and the garland was almost done, she slipped on an ornament. Wow! 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 And she grabbed onto all that she could, trying to regain her balance. But then she started rolling down the stairs. Clunk, 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 clunk. Taking all her garland with her. Wow! Clunk, clunk, clunk. Oh, ah, oh, ah, ee, ah. Oh! Boom! Oh, my back, my head, my elbow, my poor garland. What a disaster! Why? Why would someone put an ornament there? Somebody call an ambulance! Wee, 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 wee. And the ambulance came and scooped her up and took her away to the hospital.
What happened to
Sham?
What happened to Shamley?
Shamley was baking
A delightful
dessert. And as she was going to take the dessert to the family to enjoy, she slipped on a banana peel. Whoa! 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 And she's rocking side to side and back and forth when suddenly she flew up in the air and landed on her back. And the delightful dessert went everywhere. Oh no, why? Why would someone throw a banana peel on the floor? My dessert is ruined and my back hurts. It's killing me. Somebody call an ambulance and fetch me a new dessert. Wee, 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 wee. And the ambulance came and scooped her away and took her to the hospital and gave her a new dessert.
What happened to Franco?
Franco was hanging up some decorations by his lake house when suddenly he got really, really dizzy. Whoa! Whoa! Come on, Dizzy Spout. Go away. Oh, I got this. It's just one more ornament. And he hung it up. And suddenly the dizzy spell came back with a vengeance. Whoa! Whoa! Knocking him off balance and causing the ladder to shake side to side and front and back and side to side and whoa! 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 Clunk! He landed in his lake! Ah! Why did I get such a dizzy spell and this water's so cold? Somebody call an ambulance! And the ambulance came and scooped up Mr. Franco and took him away to the hospital.
What happened to Mr. Francis?
Mr. Francis was hanging up some decorations. And as he was reaching for the final one, he started to lose his balance because his ladder started to shake violently side to side and front to back.
Strong dizzy spell.
And then he got a strong dizzy spell. Whoa. Oh, go away, dizzy spell. Go away. Whoa. Whoa. And the ladder had no mercy and started shaking violently side to side and front to back when suddenly it knocked him right off. Whoa! Boom! Ah! My head! Why? Why did I get such a dizzy spell? Somebody call an ambulance! Wee, 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 wee. And the ambulance came and scooped Mr. Francis away and took him to the hospital.
What happened to Mrs. Francis?
Mrs. Francis was hanging up some decorations with Mr. Francis. But suddenly, Mr. Francis forgot something, and when he went to go grab it, he accidentally kicked Mrs. Francis' ladder. Wow! What was that? What was that? And her ladder started to shake side to side and front to back, ever so violently.
A strong dizzy spell and vengeance.
And then a dizzy spell came with a strong vengeance. Wow! 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 Boom! Oh, my head! Why? Why would you kick my ladder? I'm so sorry, Mrs. Francis. It was just an accident. My toe hurts really bad. Well, I'm the one who fell off the ladder.
Somebody call an ambulance!
Call several of them! And the ambulance came and scooped Mr. Francis and Mrs. Francis away and took them away to the hospital.
What happened to Day? What happened to Day?
Thank
Hash. ᗪᗔᗔ.
ᗪᗔᗔ had just finished hanging up a beautiful Christmas wreath on the door. And as she stepped back to take a look at it, oh, it looked so beautiful. But as she went to go back in, she missed a step and boom! Oh, my knee! Oh, why did I have to miss that step? Somebody call an ambulance! Wee, 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 wee. And the ambulance came and scooped up Mrs. Seahag and took her away to the hospital.
What happened to Mr. Reggie?
Mr. Reggie was hanging up some Christmas lights, and as he went outside to inspect them, he said, "Ah, what a job well done." But as he went to go back in, he missed a step. Whoa! Whoa! Boom! Oh, my knee! Somebody call an ambulance!
And then Mr. Reggie's wife called her.
And Mr. Reggie's wife called an ambulance. "Please come quickly, my husband. He's hurt his knee. He may have even shattered it. Get here now." "We'll be right there soon." And the ambulance came and scooped Mr. Reggie away and took him to the hospital.
What happened to Audrey?
Audrey was hanging up a beautiful Christmas wreath when suddenly she got a little bit dizzy. Oh, wait, the spell is almost done. It is done. I just have to get off this ladder. If you go away, dizzy spell. Whoa. Whoa. And the dizzy spell came back with a vengeance, causing her to go side to side and making the ladder rock side to side and shake violently. Whoa! 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 Boom! Oh, my elbow! Why? Why did I get such a dizzy spell? Somebody call an ambulance!
And then Audrey's mom called.
And Audrey's mom called the ambulance. "Oh, come quick. My daughter, she got a dizzy spell and fell off the ladder. Come quickly." "All right, ma'am. Well, I'm sending a paramedic right away." And the paramedics came and scooped up Mrs. Audrey and took her away to the hospital.
What happened to Audrey's dad?
Audrey's dad was hanging up some Christmas lights in the roof, when suddenly a part of the roof was really slippery because it had eyes. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
And the ladder started to dizzy.
And then he started to climb down the ladder, but he started to get really, really dizzy. And the ladder started to rock side to side and front and back and side to side. Whoa! 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 Boom! Oh, my back! Oh, why did I get such a dizzy spell? Somebody call an ambulance! And Audrey's mom called the ambulance. Oh, I need a paramedic here immediately. My husband, he had a dizzy spell and has fallen off the ladder. Send an ambulance right away. All right, ma'am, they're on their way. And the paramedics came and scooped up Audrey's dad and took him away to the hospital.
What happened to Audrey's brother?
Audrey's brother was hanging up some Christmas decorations, when suddenly, as he was getting higher on the ladder, he missed a step. Whoa! Knocking him off balance. Whoa! Making the ladder rock side to side violently and shake back and forth and side to side and making scary squeaky sounds. Whoa! 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 Boom! Oh, my head! How did I miss that step? Somebody call an ambulance! And the ambulance came and scooped Audrey's brother away and took him to the hospital.
What happened to Audrey's sister?
Audrey's sister was baking a delicious
Dessert.
And when it was all ready, she went to go take it to the family. But what she didn't realize was somebody spilled an olive on the floor. Wow! 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 Boom!
And dessert flying everywhere.
Dessert went flying everywhere. Oh, what a disaster. Who would leave an olive on the floor? Oh, somebody call an ambulance and fetch me a new dessert. And the ambulance came and scooped Audrey's sister away and gave her a new dessert at the hospital.
What happened to Audrey's mom?
Audrey's mom was hanging up a beautiful Christmas wreath.
Why?
Lights.
Lights.
Christmas lights. When suddenly, as she was hanging them up, she got a little dizzy. Oh, go away, dizzy spell.
Put the last door. Put the last door.
I'm about to put the last adornment on. Please, just go away.
Go away, dizzy spell.
Go away, dizzy spell. Go away. And as she put the last ornament, that dizzy spell came back with a vengeance.
Come on, dizzy spell.
Come on, dizzy spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Wow.
And the ladder because came back with vengeance.
And the ladder started rocking with a vengeance and going back and forth and shaking side to side. Wow. 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 Boom. Ow, my wrist. Why did I get such a dizzy spell? Call an ambulance! Wee, 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 wee. And the ambulance came and scooped up Audrey's sister and took her away to the hospital.
What happened to Jennifer?
Jennifer was standing on the arm of the couch hanging up a final decoration. And as she was reaching, come on, I can do it, I can do this, I can reach it. She puts it on there. Yes!
Yeah.
But as she went, yes, it knocked her off balance. Whoa, 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 and she went flying off the couch. Boom. Oh, my back. Oh, why? Why did I get so excited? Oh, somebody call an ambulance. And the ambulance came and scooped Jennifer up and took her away to the hospital.